My humbles in regards to the development of the alpha branch of the Reploid. And now, commencing video.
Hello there everyone, I'm Silverreploid CLE and welcome back to another Q&A video. And before we get started, I just want to take this moment to say I freaking love you guys. I just want to say that right off the bat because, well, that's how I feel for you guys each and every day when I do my videos and everything. Although not daily, but I still try to at least go full-fledged on doing my upload schedule and everything. But it doesn't deter my love for you guys because you guys have been here for like a long duration of time and you've been contributing to this channel and everything else, showing your everlasting love, support like always. And I just love being in the innermost and wholesome process of still doing it for you guys because, well, I love doing videos. Especially videos like these because that's when I get to interact with you guys a lot more often, let alone just the comment section, of course, let alone just like, you know. Either way, we are here with another Q&A video, and thank you all so much for submitting your questions. Hope you guys are having a very blessed and safe Tuesday, by the way. And before we get started with this Q&A video, for those who are new to the channel, thank you all so much as always for tuning in and, of course, giving this channel a very excellent glimpse. Your everlasting love, support is greatly appreciated by yours truly. Please do not hesitate to like this video if you enjoyed. Leave your comments down below, and please subscribe for more content with notifications on, especially by popular requests. And with that being insinuated, guys, let's get started with our first question coming from Super G Bros. And he asks me, out of all the episodes of Murder Drones that we have seen so far, who would you consider to be the main villain? This is kind of hard to actually pinpoint the actual villain of the whole entire series itself. I mean, I know we had a few antagonist characters here and there, but it's hard to determine who's the real deep down antagonist of the whole entire scene. Like, for example, for Meta Runner, it took us almost forever to determine the actual villain. For example, we thought from the very beginning, from the first season, that Lux was the actual villain of the whole entire series, but deep down, Lux was basically controlled by Sheridan. Now, in this matter, regarding Murder Drones, I'm actually not certain as to who is the actual villain in the whole entire thing, even though some of the characters may become brash, like V, for example. By the way, people have been actually depicting that V might return in the next episode, like V's not dead or something like that. I've been seeing a lot of theories in regards to V coming back or like not continuing forth from the journey with Uzi and N and many others. Although I too have been theorizing myself in regards to the outcome, in regards to what happened to the really recent episode that we've seen on Murder Drones. Like, it is one of the possibilities. In other words, it's not the actual event that came about regarding V's sacrifice, or sacrifice if you will, because, well, people have been saying that due to the Flash, it may lead to some sort of rewind, or I'm not sure myself as to what might be the cause of that, or based on that trigger, what will transpire next. Only time will define the outcome as to what happened with V, and of course how the story may continue forth. We'll just have to wait and find out, I guess. Although in regards to the actual villain on the Murder Drones series, I'm not actually certain who is the real one, even though some of the characters can be a little brash sometimes, like I said. Next one comes from David Birmingham, and this is a set, by the way. He says, "Hello again, Silver. It's been a while. 3 questions. Do you think there will be another arc of SMG4 coming soon? My guess is that it may transpire at random, but it will not change the fact that there will be a new arc coming soon. Not soon, but whatever time that they decide to actually transition to that very phase, to where it may lead to another possible arc. But I can assure you that there may be another one or two throughout the whole entire series. Not to mention War of the Fat Italians. As a matter of fact, my guess is that the next arc will transpire in the next War of the Fat Italians, whatever day it may come forth. When did you first discover Markiplier? I noticed you reacted to his old series like Prop Hunt, Drunk Minecraft, etc. He's a really funny guy, and yes, he's a very funny and lovable creator on behalf of YouTube. I just want to say God bless him on camera because, well, had it not been for him, I wouldn't have gotten this motivation to actually do more videos. Most of the YouTubers nowadays, I've gotten the motivation to do these videos, like doing Q&As or doing gaming videos, even though I have been rather slow with doing gaming videos, like how some people like Dashi and Markiplier and Jacksepticeye do on their YouTube channels or any platform in general. I got the motivation from them to do these kind of videos, although I have been live streaming a lot of Splatoon lately, although at least as a plus for gaming, because I've been streaming like 3 to 4 hours, almost close to 5 hours, not gonna lie, new record on that one, because well, I never streamed that long before. But back to how I discovered Markiplier though. This was years ago. I think when I first saw his Five Nights at Freddy's 4 gameplay series. It was a very fun series, very funny series at that, if you will. Although I have seen some other ones, I'm not sure what other ones that got me interested into watching more of him. Although I did see his Super Mario Maker gameplay videos, and they were top notch. They were very sublime. And what do I get off to reacting to Prop Hunt and Drunk Minecraft and the other possible series that I reacted to pertain to him? I've been requested by a lot of amazing people who wanted me to react to his series. Now the next one I got coming up after the reaction to the entire Prop Hunt series, well, I did a reaction to one of the pilot episodes of that series, and most of you might already know what that series is that's coming up next. That is what I'm going to react to next. And lastly, where did the holy shrimp come from? Well, why not? Because, well, most of the time people say holy sh**. And let me just ask real quick, you really thought I said the other word, didn't you? Ha! Got him! Now this one right here, this is a very deep question. This one comes from Keenan Martinez. Did you see Stup Gem Marina animation? If you did, how did you feel about Marina transcending from hearing calamari incantation? Now before I get to answering this question, I just want to say to you that yes, I have seen the animation like minutes ago, because well, as soon as I came across the title of the video, I was like, have I seen this before? And there was the video right there. I gave it a watch full-fledged. I saw everything from point A to point Z, how everything went down with how both Marina, Ida, and Sunny have their lives going on, and of course how they were visiting Champ at the hospital, who was currently undergoing an illness and everything because of the Zapfish that were stolen from the squid invasion that went down. I'm not sure whether or not people have already seen this. They probably have thus far, but if they have, I'm just going to tell you my full take on it based on my innermost experience. So Marina and Sunny both visited the hospital to visit Champ, right, who was undergoing some illness, and they read him a story in regards to the pink octoling that wanted to help in Octo City, right? It was a very wholesome story until it came to the point where Marina was called for duty to be in patrol of the Octobots to stop the squid invasion from taking its course. The squid invasion that led to the captivity of the Zapfish that caused a power outage to occur, and it led to a major life system disruption at the hospital that Champ was in, and almost caused him to pass out. It was a very, very tough one. It was a very tough scene to look at, not gonna lie. A lot of scenes were very tough to look at, even the last one, which I'll get to in just a moment. Getting back to the missionary part, where Marina was on a mission to stop the invasion from taking its course, and all of a sudden, when the Octobot was stopped, Marina herself heard the music that was sung by the infamous idols group called the Squid Sisters. Most of you already know who they are. I'm just saying out of my innermost experience. But either way, that came about, and of course, Marina just couldn't stop listening to the music one bit. And back when she got with Sunny in regards to the situation with the Octobot and the Zapfish and everything else that transpired on her perspective, Sunny felt as though that the music might take her away from her, because Sunny felt that so that they were meant to be together since day one. And I can totally understand how Sunny felt about the whole entire situation, but my thing is this: music changes people regardless. Like, it can change them in a very, very good way, actually. Like, music changed me to like, and of course it also inspired me to like make a ton of music and whatnot. Heck, even the Splatoon music, the soundtrack in Splatoon makes me want to like make my own music, and of course do my own twist and take in regards to the vocals and everything else, given my love and fascination for Splatoon. But getting back to the story though, the part where they were getting scanned to see if they were messed up by the squid song Symptoms, right? Sunny was good, but Marina, she got a hint of it, which led to a bit of a hostility from the other side, right? And, well, not other side, I meant the group that were like against the song Symptoms, right? So Marina was held captive for a moment, but she circumvented the captivity and decided to start a new life with Pearl, who she came across in the forest, right? And it was a very warm and, of course, yet sad part to look at, given that Marina had started a new life after what happened with her in Octo City, where there was no hope and everything, and how she left Sunny and Champ behind. It was very sad, it really was. And of course, from that time to when she was with Pearl at the time, Sunny actually encountered her in the aftermath of Sunny getting her graduation going on at the hospital when she was injured by some of the debris from the griller. Yes, not the griller, but whatever that thing was. Honestly, I either call it Poochie or I don't know, but it's funny. I know, yeah. The one that has the laser sight, and of course it goes at you like a griller in Summer Run. And speaking of Summer Run, I'm so glad I got to Executive VP. Not to go on a little tangent, but getting back to the actual story, yes, Sunny was at the hospital at the time when she had her graduation badge and was assigned to find Marina, who was escaping to a different part of town. So Sunny and Marina encountered each other, right? In the aftermath of that car wreck, the limousine wreck that went about, that caused Pearl to go unconscious for some time now. So Sunny suspected that Marina was there with Pearl at the time, and Marina told her flat out that she decided to start a new life with the Inklings, and Sunny was wanting her to come back home with her to resume their lives together, and of course for Champ as well, because those stories, honestly, I'm not gonna lie, they're very, very wholesome. So they had their little ordeal, and as soon as they got to the part where they decided to like fight each other, I'm thinking like, have I seen this fight scene before? Because given the grayscale background and given the familiar coloration of pink and green, it makes it think for a second or two that yes, I might have seen this animation before, just the fighting portion, but the other stuff I have not caught a glimpse of, right? So I'm thinking, I might have seen this before, just the fighting part, but not the whole thing that transitioned to the fighting portion of the video. And in the aftermath of the animation, the tentacle missiles were fired up by Sunny, and for a second or two, I thought Marina might have got messed up by Sunny, but it was Pearl who was unconscious again, and it led to the Force to initiate the Pearl cannon, and sadly at the end, for those who have already seen the animation, yes, Sunny got messed up at the end instead. But overall, it was a very great but sad animation at the same time. Given it's a great animation, but it's a sad story arc. If I'm making any sense here on video in regards to how I feel about the animation, and how did I feel about Marina transcending from hearing Calamari incantation? I mean, music nowadays can be medicinal, but at the same time though, given Marina's situation, how she was visiting Champ at the hospital, although he could listen to it too, but the whole story perspective of what happened with their end was very, very sad. My thing is this though, music will always keep people healthy, and of course, music in general helps keep them going no matter what it is. At least that's what I feel. Maybe Marina wanted to experience the world more with music, and not just like, you know, focus on the mission tactics and everything, like how Sunny is sometimes. But I still feel bad for Sunny though. So honestly, I would give that animation an infinite thumbs up because it was beautifully well done. The whole entire thing was well done. Next question comes from Charlie McAvoy, and he asks me, why are some of the items that are so cheap? Well, not all of them are absolutely cheap per se. For example, I have a charger cord that I got from Temu for $1 and something, and it's still working strong. Although I will say this one charger cord that I got from the gas station that I was wanting to get for my mom, it worked for some time, like about a month or so, and all of a sudden it has a short, and it cost like $14. It was like very, very harsh plastic, if you will, to kind of like describe what it was like. The cord portion of the charger was like very hard and whatnot. I was thinking I could get her something like what I have, but it didn't turn out well, sadly. So in terms of your question, it's a bit of a mix, depending on how they're still functioning and whatnot. Then you ask me why sleep is so important. I mean, some people may say that sleep is for the weak, but sleep is where you like not only relax, but you also recuperate and replenish your innermost energy for the next day. Last question comes from the homie Haven Knight, and he asks me, do you know a way out? A way out. I found my way out. Where did you come from? But getting back to the question, do you know a way out? It is the collaborative game, the co-op game that he introduced me to. It's kind of like It Takes Two. I never actually gave it a shot yet, but hopefully at some point. We're supposed to do a co-op play together at some point. I'm not sure when, but as soon as I get some more updates in regards to that, guys, I will definitely let you know. Okay everyone, that is going to wrap up my Q&A video for today. It was a very interesting Q&A very interesting questions that you guys have been asking me, and the one that I still can't take my mind off of that animation that started Marina and the many other characters that went down. But yeah, overall, you guys' questions are very interesting and very amazing to answer and everything. I try my hardest to articulate the best way I can. But yeah, I'd say this is a very excellent Q&A video. Another successful Q&A video done so far. And here's to another one, so I'm going to end the video right here. I hope you guys enjoyed this to the fullest. Now later on is supposed to be another Mortal Kombat 1 trailer. I will definitely react to it when I get a chance. But for now guys, I'm going to leave you guys to it. And hope you guys enjoyed this Q&A video. And if you did, as always, please do not hesitate to like this video, because it really keeps me going. And leave your comments down below. And please subscribe for more content, especially by popular request, with the post notifications on. Social media and Twitch are in the description. And with that being said, everyone, there are more to come soon. This is your Reploid / Inkling himself, Silverreploid CLE. I love you guys infinitely, and as always, I'll see Reploids, Mavericks, Maverick Hunters, Sigma, Creators, Armor Creator 2, Inklings, Octolings, Inktolings, etc. everyone in the next video. Stay blessed, warmed, loved, safe, quarantined, fresh in the flesh and off the hook, and I'll see you guys next time at Utopia. Stay love, everyone. Hey guys, Silverreploid CLE here. I want to thank all of you for watching this video. Please smash on the like button, subscribe for more content if you're new, and please turn on the push notifications. And also, please make sure you check out my other videos or any video on display and show tons of love and support for not only me, but to those who are also involved. Have a great one, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!